Ready for some game breakers? These top 5 gaming monitors are pushing limits you didn't even know existed. From colors that are crazy immersive to refresh rates that make your current monitor look slow-mo. Whether you're a casual gamer or a full-blown pro, we've got something here that'll level up your setup. Before we dive in, here's what to look for when shopping for your next monitor. Resolution. Basically how sharp your images are. Higher resolutions are prettier, but they also need beefier hardware to keep things running smooth. Refresh rate, or hertz. This is the smoothness factor. Higher hertz equals smoother gameplay. This is especially important if you're into fast-paced shooters or racing games. Response time. This is how fast your monitor can react to your actions and update the screen with new information. Lower response time means less motion blur, ghosting, and artifacting, which is crucial for fast-paced gaming. Panel type. If you're picky about colors, IPS is your friend. If you want speed, TN is where it's at. VA is good for contrast, and OLED is a king of picture quality. Adaptive sync. This helps fix screen tearing. You want either FreeSync or G-Sync. No more stuttery, glitchy messes that happens always at the worst time. Connectivity. Make sure it matches your gaming setup. HDMI 2.1, DisplayPort, USB-C. Get it? Got it? Good. Alright, now that you've got the essentials, let's dive into our top 5 gaming monitors to look for. Kicking things off with a budget-friendly pick that punches way above its weight, the Dell S3 222DGM. This 32-inch curved VA panel is a beast for the price. You get a solid 2560 by 1440 resolution, which hits that sweet spot between high-res and performance. Plus that 1800R curve, it wraps the game around you like a hug for your eyeballs. The contrast ratio on this thing is insane. 4209 by 1. That means deeper blacks, brighter colors, and just a way more vivid experience compared to most IPS panels. And with a 165Hz refresh rate, say goodbye to screen tear and hello to silky smooth motion. Whether you're Team AMD or Team NVIDIA, FreeSync and G-Sync are covered. Is it the flashiest monitor on the block? Nah, but for under $200, it delivers big on the basics, and that's what matters. Next up, the MSI MAG274 UPF. This 27-inch 4K IPS panel is sharp-like. Sharper than that one friend who corrects your grammar every time you text. You're getting a 3840 by 2160 resolution with a sweet 144Hz refresh rate, which means ultra-high def gaming that moves smoothly. The color accuracy here is great, 95% of the DCI-P3 color space. Basically, this monitor's got those stunning colors that makes games pop, especially if you're into RPGs or any game that thrives on visuals. HDR10 support? Check. A little peak brightness of 400 nits? It's good, but we're not talking blindingly bright. And with modern connectivity like HDMI 2.0, hello next-gen consoles, this monitor is ready for the future. It's also a killer 4K option that won't break the bank. Now let's get real for a sec. If you're a competitive gamer, the Alienware AW2524HF is here to make sure you never miss a frame. The 500Hz refresh rate on this 24.5-inch monitor is insane. Like blink and you've already lost a round. Seriously, this is the fastest refresh rate on the market right now. Now it's 1080p, which some people may not love in 2025, but honestly, it's a perfect choice when speed is your #1 priority. That 500Hz refresh rate will let even mid-tier GPUs shine, especially in fast-paced shooters or battle royales. The response time is lightning fast at 0.5 milliseconds, so there's practically no motion blur. And the color? It's an IPS panel, so the colors are true and vibrant. You won't be caught out with washed out hues, even during the craziest gameplay. Now this monitor is a bit expensive, but if you're after speed, this monitor is worth every penny. Alright, here's a showstopper. Asus ROG Swift OLED PG27AQDP. This 27-inch QD-OLED panel is basically the Ferrari of gaming monitors. The OLED tech means perfect blacks and infinite contrast, and the quantum dot tech gives you that wow, I can't believe how vivid this looks effect. With a 2560 by 1440 resolution and 480Hz refresh rate, this monitor is for the gamers who demand both jaw-dropping visuals and speed. And let's not forget HDR10 support and VESA Display HDR True Black 400. HDR content on this thing, it looks like real life. The PG27AQDP is a dream come true for people who want the very best in color, contrast, and speed. The downside, it'll cost you almost an arm and a leg, but if you're someone who really cares about gaming visuals, this is the one. And here it is, folks, the Asus ROG Swift OLED PG32U CDP, our #1 pick for the best monitor to look out for. This 32-inch QD-OLED monitor is a beast in every sense of the word. Perfect blacks, stunning contrast, and a crazy high refresh rate. But what really sets this monitor apart? Its dual mode functionality. In its regular mode, you've got a 4K resolution with a 240Hz refresh rate, perfect for immersive, ultra-realistic games. But switch it to 1080p mode and you get a ridiculous 480Hz refresh rate for competitive gaming. It's like having two monitors in one, and both are absolute beasts. Color-wise, you're getting 99% of the DCI P3 color space, and the VISA Display HDR True Black 400 certification means HDR looks insane. It's also future-proof with HDMI 2.1 and DisplayPort 2.1 for those future gaming consoles and GPUs. Now, out of our entire list, this monitor is expensive, but it offers the ultimate combination of gaming and content creation features. For those who want the best of both worlds, this is your holy grail. Now, out of our entire list, this monitor is expensive, but it offers the ultimate combination of gaming and content creation features. For those who want the best of both worlds, this is your holy grail. Now, as this list wraps up, please keep this in mind. Here are some advancements to look out for as the year progresses. Dual mode monitors that switch between high res and high refresh rate modes, because who wants to choose? QD-OLED technology, giving us stunning colors and perfect blacks. 750Hz refresh rates, because why not go even faster? AI-powered picture optimization, which are real-time split adjustments using AI to keep the image clear. Mini LED HDR tech, which gives more precise local dimming for even better contrast. And last but not least, bendable displays, for those who want their monitor to literally bend to their will. And there you have it, the top 5 gaming monitors to look out for. From the budget-friendly Dell S3222GM to the crazy versatile Asus PG32U CDP, we've seen just how far monitor tech has come. Whether you're chasing that high frame rate for competitive games or craving next-level visuals, there's something for everyone. And as tech continues to evolve, we can only imagine what's coming next. The future's looking bright, literally, and we're here for it. So which monitor are you eyeing? Or maybe we missed something on your own tech wish list. Drop it in the comments below.